We're here this afternoon with Simon Ambrose, the CEO of the Augusta Margaret River Tourism Association. Welcome, Simon. Good to have you here.
My pleasure, John.
How would you describe brand AMRTA?
Brand AMRTA. So AMRTA is the Augusta Margaret River Tourism Association. It's been established for over 50 years as a major provider of tourism marketing destination product in the Margaret River region, Augusta Margaret River region. So brand AMRTA is really known as margaretriver.com. And margaretriver.com was a website that is a domain that was established probably 8 to 10 years ago by some clever people in the organisation, registered, branded, and essentially that is the vehicle for all of our digital exposure and our marketing exposure throughout Australia and internationally at this time.
How has the AMRTA brand evolved over the last few years?
What has become apparent is that the margaretriver.com website, the margaretriver.com name, is much more noticeable throughout all sorts of different media that we've been promoting it through. And has also become the major vehicle for a lot of our own activity in terms of promotion, getting members on board, imparting information to the product to visitors, and also as a major financial tool for us. So we use our margaretriver.com website as a booking agent as well. And so people can come onto our website and book tours, book accommodation, and find out a lot more information. So it has evolved into a really important financial tool for us.
You mentioned the fact that you can make bookings. Do you think people generally understand that they can make bookings through an association or through your association?
Look, it's been apparent through some of the research that we've been doing recently that it might not be the case. It's always been at the back of our minds that people would understand that, but more recently we believe that people are more focused and understand that they can do bookings through organisations such as Last Minute, What If, Hotel, whatever. And it is apparent for us is that we need to have a lot more focus on making sure that people understand that they can book through margaretriver.com and that it is a really important vehicle for several different reasons, because the money that you spend on margaretriver.com stays within the region. It helps to promote all the businesses within the region, helps to pay people's wages and that sort of thing. And it's sort of an ethical way of buying product. If we could tell that story and encourage more people to come on board and use our product, that'd be a good situation to get to.
How's the brand likely to evolve over the next few years?
Look, it's apparent that as we move into the second decade of the 21st century and moving into the third, that the evolution of digital technology is going to. We don't even know where it's going to go, and that, if I knew, I'd love it to know. However, we know that the brand of margaretriver.com, but the brand of Margaret River will continue to grow because it's a fantastic product. People's awareness of the region is growing. There's a lot of activity going into destination promotion in various different ways, and so we can see it evolving. We've recently built a new website. A front-end website. We still have a similar sort of booking agent at the back end. But that will continue to evolve too, and will engage a lot better than we have done previously in electronic digital marketing and encouraging people to upload YouTube. We do social media really, really well. I'm about to embark on a new phase in that. And, I think that the growth in our website and the visitation to our website can only get a lot better.
The AMRTA is essentially a member-based organisation. What sorts of challenges does that?
Well, I guess there's several challenges of having a membership-based organisation. One is there's a constitution that we have to adhere to. We're a non-profit organisation. Our remit is to market the region and also to look after the natural resources that we have vested within us and also lease. And our members expect us to do that in a thoroughly ethical way, in which I believe we are doing. The members also have a wish for us to make them successful, generally, And to do that, we have to market the product really successfully, and we need to get people to come to their businesses. It means they have to have a really important, a well-managed, well-working website so they can book and provide information about them. And along with that, we need to have a certain range of services where we provide information. We have a number of different visitor centres. We have a range of product that we provide, visitor services, guides and maps and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of work that goes along with servicing the membership. And I would say that they're happy with the way that we are managing the product for them. And obviously, when there's a bad year, we hear a lot more about it than when there's a good time. And I think we're coming out of a period now in February 2013 where things are starting to look a little bit better than they have done over the last 12 months. So that's a positive thing, and that means our members are happy generally as well. And the one thing that's interesting about our membership, we have about 510 members. But there's a lot more businesses within the region who could be members. And the challenge for us now is to get the next 5 to 10, 15% of the product out there to become members as we show more relevance. And so that's the challenge for us.
So what's the benefit to a member?
Many different things are being a benefit of being a member. The critical one is to get a page on our margaretriver.com website. We're getting many hundreds of thousands of hits to it, lots of follow through with that. You get opportunity to put brochures and other products within our visitor centres, and we have lots of different marketing promotional activity that we do throughout the year. Those are the main things. The other thing that's really important, which isn't a digital importance, but it's our consultants, we call the people who run our visitor centres and provide information consultants, because they're consulting with the public and consulting with our members. And it's really important for our consultants to have a regard and an understanding of our members' product. And so we do lots of familiars throughout the year. So in any one year of 500 members, we go and see at least 125 to 150 of our members in different ways, so that most of our consultants will understand the product. So in any 4-year cycle, you'll be visited at least once, probably more than that, so that our members, our consultants know the product and they impart that information onto our visitors, because the majority of the people coming to our visitor centre, the primary one being Margaret River, are people who have never been to Margaret River before. They need to know what's going on. And so that knowledge of the product is vital.
There's a lot of big brands down in Margaret River, and I guess some of them can stand up for themselves. But how much does the words Margaret River add? What cachet comes with those two words?
Look, I think it brings a lot of cachet to the majority of the businesses within the region who have some relation to tourism. And there are some businesses who wouldn't necessarily think they're in tourism, but have tourists or visitors will have an impact on them, such as maybe petrol stations or whatever. But the growth in the brand and the growth in the name of Margaret River has been happening probably really since the development of the wine industry, and from the 60s onwards, and it really sort of picked up the 70s, 80s, 90s and into the period we're in now. And the name Margaret River is synonymous with quality, and that is generally based on the amazing things that many fantastic wine producers have done to produce amazing wine. And so when you have a name of Margaret River synonymous with good quality, then people are aware of it. Mm. And along with that now is fantastic, really great food, a beautiful environment. People once they understand, excuse me, once people understand where the Margaret River region is and understand what's within the region, they get to really understand that it's a pristine environment, it's a biodynamic hotspot. There's more to Margaret River than wine and food. There's beautiful coasts, there's fantastic caves and scenery, there's adventure tourism, there's a whole host of things, and it's totally unique. Bordered by the two capes, 120 kilometres long, about 40 kilometres wide, and quite a different array of soil topography from the top to the bottom, but a unique little microclimate.
Just one last question, Simon. What are the big challenges for tourism in WA in general over the next 12 to 24 months, and more specifically for the AMRTA?
Well, in tourism in general in Western Australia, it's important for the government to understand the importance of tourism to the economy. And I believe that the current government does that, and I believe that the opposition believes that too. And so to keep that forefront on top of people's minds is really, really, really important. And that will then flow through so that there's support and help and just knowledge of the importance of tourism, because and regional tourism in particular is vital, because there are many regions throughout Western Australia whose sole purpose of being there is through tourism, and getting people through and visitors through is the only way that they can get income. So challenges for our region to maintain the successes that we've had on with some of the major events that we've been able to bring to the region, such as the Drug Aware Surfing Pro and the Margaret River Gourmet Escape later on in the year, and to try and take the seasonality out of visitation. We have high pinnacles of people coming through in December and January, again during the season, the school holidays and things like that. But to have events and to have promotions encouraging different demographics of people to come through to the region at different times of the year is some of the challenges that we have. And that will help make everyone viable. It'll help us because we manage different attractions and we see a flow through of people coming through. It'll mean that bookings are steady and income is steady. And you don't have this a problem with cash flow and things like that throughout the year. And those are the challenges that have been perennial, but there are things that we're really trying to work on. And there's always challenges about hospitality and service delivery and all that sort of thing. And we plug away at that sort of stuff. And organisationally, we have a number of different challenges that we want to fulfil. We've got some great plans for major projects that we want to seek funding for and deliver. So the good thing about the Augusta Margaret River Tourism Association, it doesn't stand still. We've always got something that we're thinking about. We're always moving on to the next project.
Thanks, Simon. Thanks for your time today.
Thank you, John. It's been very enjoyable.